In this lesson, we'll learn how to choose a new theme for our WordPress site. In our last lesson, we started getting more familiar with the interface, with what we can do on our dashboard, and just a quick glance at the main navigation menu here on the left. So in this lesson, I want to take a look at one of the most common tasks, or one of the first things you might want to start doing when you install WordPress, which is to change that default theme. Once again, if I come in here and look at our site, you can see we have this default 2014 theme. So I want to take a look and see how we can change this and pick out something that might work a little bit better for the type of website we want. One of the quickest ways to do this is directly through the interface. You can come up here and hover over our site name and come down here to the second option, Themes. This will take us to the Themes page, and what this does is show us what themes we have downloaded with WordPress. Right now we just have these default themes. We have 2014, 2013, and 2012, but we can come in here and add new themes as well. We can come in here and add new, or we can click this big button down here that's practically just begging us to install a new theme. Or if we were here on the dashboard, there's another way to get through this, and we can just come down here to this appearance link, and it's this first option, themes, and you can see we get right back to the same page. So I'm going to come down here and choose to add a new theme. And what this does is basically take us to kind of a store page where you can start to preview and look at the features and functionality of different themes. As you go through here and start testing these out, you're really going to see that a theme not only changes the look and feel of a site, but it could also have a drastic influence on the features you have available to you as well. It adds a lot of different functionality in addition to the look and feel of your website. So it's incredibly important to make a good choice when you are installing and using a theme. So this interface is one really easy way to start sorting through these. If you have one downloaded from somewhere else, you can find WordPress themes from a lot of different places, but you want to be careful about the quality of the themes that you're downloading, especially when they're free. But if you did have one, you can upload one yourself, or in this interface, you can come in here and install themes directly through our administration here. So what I like to do is I want to come up here to the feature filter, and rather than sorting through the many different options we have here, I want to make sure at its core that it has the features we need for our theme to work well for our site. So you can see we can do featured themes, popular themes, or latest themes, but once again I just like this feature filter. So I'm going to go ahead and click on that. It has a little gear next to it, and we can apply what is called filters to really filter through all those themes and make sure we have what we need. This first column here is called colors. So if you know you have different colors in your color scheme that you need in the theme, you can certainly do that. But if you have a good theme with a lot of customization options, then you might have the ability to change it to whatever color you want at all. So I don't really like to sort by colors. I like to start over here on layout. And we have a lot of different options here. I like to use a responsive layout, and that's always a good idea. So I'm going to go ahead and check that, because when we're designing websites these days, we have so many different devices and screen sizes. Having a responsive layout means it's going to have a layout that is optimized for different sizes and different types of devices. Well, that's responsive, so I like to sort by that. But we have other options like a fixed layout, the opposite of a responsive layout, meaning it is very rigid and static. It doesn't change according to the screen size or resolution or anything like that. If you want a certain amount of columns available in your layouts, you can sort by that. And if you want a left sidebar, right sidebar, I just like to leave it at responsive and then move on to features. For features, the first one we have here is accessibility ready. Accessibility means that a theme has been optimized in a way that works for people with disabilities. Maybe someone has visual impairment or cognitive impairment. Maybe they have dyslexia, something like that. That's what accessibility is it's a way that optimizes it so everyone can really use your site. So it's nice, it's easy to use. But a lot of themes don't come with that. You have to do that yourself. So I don't like to filter by that. I'd rather take some extra steps myself and have access to more themes. So coming down here and scrolling down, I like to choose all of these customization options because if you want to use the interface to customize things, you want to make sure you have the flexibility to really make this your own. So I go ahead and check all of these. If you just need something really quick and you don't need a lot of changes, maybe you don't need that additional customization. Scrolling through the rest of these, I really like to have a full width template, meaning it's not like 2014 where it's left aligned and you have that big gap of background showing to the right. Full width is just going to take up the full width of the window, such as our interface does here. And scrolling down here, maybe I want theme options, which is going to give us additional customization options as well. I like to have as much freedom as possible out of a theme to really make it my own, to fit with the branding or the website I'm creating. So I think this is a really good start, so we can filter it by a good amount of things. So the next thing I'd want to do is come up here and actually apply these filters, which is going to go through these and make sure these themes have all of these things we are looking for in the theme. So now that we have our list of results that have been returned, we want to start and look at a couple of other things. One is going to be the visual aesthetic. So if you know something looks kind of dated, maybe it's not going to work for you. You already know, like for example, this Aspen theme. I don't want to rag on it, but it looks very dated. It has a lot of colors. It's almost like kind of vomit inducing. I feel not great saying that, but the orange and the blue, just not very nice looking out of the box. We have other decent options here coming through, so you can kind of look and see if there's anything that really jumps out of you. So I've already gone through here and I've chosen a theme I want to choose and work with for this course. So I want to show you how I chose that theme, and that's OpenStrap here. So once you see a theme that you think might work for you, for example, this right here, you want to come over here to Details and Preview. And this is going to pull up a preview of the theme itself. You can see that this isn't super nice looking right now. We don't have any content or anything like that here. But what I like about this theme is it has a lot of features for customization. So even though it doesn't look excellent right now, we know we have the flexibility to make it look really nice on our own. You can see it has pretty high ratings here, which is going to be very important. You want to look at the people who have actually been using this for a certain period of time and make sure they're happy with it, because if they have frustrations, if there are things that are hard to use about it, then you might want to go and look for a different theme which might have a better experience for you. So that'll save you some time as well. Going through here and reading the description, I can see it has 6 different layouts, 11 different widget areas, 3 different locations for the menu or the navigation, and it has some pre-installed widgets as well, such as having a Google custom search engine that we can plug into our site, social media integration, front page marketing, all of these different things. OpenStrap is also based on Twitter Bootstrap, so it has all of the things that come along with that as well. If you aren't familiar with Twitter Bootstrap, it's a very popular web framework for the web, and it's very well known for being very customizable and having a lot of great features and functionality already built in and already available to us. So this might be a very good choice for our website. And one of the other things I like to do, now I have a pretty good idea that this might be a good option, is to go to WordPress's website and start reading some reviews and things like that. So if I come up here to this little WordPress symbol here in our dashboard, I'm going to middle mouse button click this wordpress.org to open it in a new tab. And you can come here to this themes, which is a second link in the navigation, and then come in here and search for your theme. So I'm going to go ahead and search for OpenStrap, choose search themes, and I can view more information about this theme on wordpress.org. Now, if I go back here, this also might feel easier for you rather than searching through the interface for new themes. Maybe you want to go to WordPress's website. You can also download them here as well. So I'm going to go ahead and come back here to look at our OpenStrap, and there's 3 things here we want to look at after we have chosen this maybe as a finalist theme or something like that we're really seriously considering. We want to start looking at the developer. How many themes have they developed, which is going to tell us how much experience they have developing for WordPress. So the more experience they have, obviously, the more things they know to look out for, to avoid, things of that nature. They have that experience on their side. You want to look at the ratings and make sure people are happy. You might want to look at the 1-star ratings and see what people are not happy about, because maybe that's something that's kind of a deal breaker for you. You could also see what people really love about it, when it was last updated. So you want to make sure it's fairly recently updated, and also maybe checking the support forum and seeing how well the developer answers tickets, asks questions, things like that. I also like to come in here to support and see, once again, just how many posts have been asked. If I have an issue or if I want to know how to do something, is it explained here? All of those things are really good things to do. So when you're choosing your theme in the future, when you're creating your own WordPress themes, you want to make sure that your theme has the features you need, as good support, it's being actively updated, it has that documentation here in the support, and also read some of the reviews and looking at the experience the developer has. A lot of those different factors could really help you choose a better theme. And even after you've gone through all of this trouble, you might add a theme and find out that maybe it's not the best thing, and that's completely fine. I would, be really open to testing out multiple themes and making sure that you find the best one that's going to work for you. So since I know OpenStrap is going to work well for us, I want to go ahead and choose to install this. And you can see, just pressing install, it grab loads the files and puts them exactly where we need them. And we can come in here to our themes now, and we see OpenStrap here in our theme. So in our next lesson, we're going to learn how to activate our theme and start looking at some of the settings we might want to change for our site.